main, which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. Under this, we have learned 2 questions. Okay, now we are moving on to the third one. Okay, so as you know, which of the following are APs is the question, isn't it? Now here, which is the first term? A1 is 1.2, which minus 1.2. Then what is A2? Minus 3.2. What is A3? It is minus 5.2. Okay, now to check whether is it in AP, you need to find the difference between the preceding term minus succeeding term, isn't it? So A2 minus A1, D is equal to minus 3.2 minus of minus 1.2. Now what is the difference? D is minus 3.2, minus into minus is plus 1.2. So D is equal to, now minus 3.2, it's a negative number, plus 3.2, it's a positive number. If you have two numbers with unlike signs, so you need to subtract them. So subtract, what you will get? 2, and retain the greater term sign. Which is the greater one here, 3.2 or 1.2? 3.2, isn't it? So 3.2 has minus sign, so difference is minus 2. Then is this difference is common? Let us check with the next. A3 minus A2, D is equal to 5.2. Which 5 point? Minus 5.2 minus of minus 3.2. Now D is equal to, once again it is minus 5.2, minus into minus is plus 3.2. Now D is equal to, once again it is minus 2. Now you can observe the difference we are getting in common, isn't it? So here also the difference was minus 2, and here is also the difference is minus 2. So as the difference is common, now it is in AP. Now as it is in AP, now we need to find the next 3 terms. So which are the next 3 terms? So we need to find A5. Okay, they have given 4 terms. First term, second term, third term and fourth term. Now I need to find 5th term. Which is the easiest way to find? Or we can use 2 formulas here. I can use A5 is equal to A plus 4D. Or A5 is also equal to A4 plus D. Now, so whichever is easy you can find, use it. Okay. Now A5 is, what is A4? A4 is minus 7.2 plus, what is the difference? Minus 2. Now A5 is minus 7.2 plus into minus is minus 2. It's minus 9.2. So this is your A5. So using this method also you can find, or either you can use the formula which is from the general formula, A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus 5 minus 1 into D, it's 4D. Okay. So or if you add difference to the preceding term, that gives you A5. Difference to the fourth term will give you 5th term. Now A6. A6 is equal to A5 plus D. A6 is equal to minus 9.2 plus of minus 2. It is S minus 11.2. A7, A6 plus D. A7 is equal to minus 11.2 plus of minus 2. Then it is minus 13.2. So like this you can find the next upcoming 3 terms. So the 3 terms are minus 9.2, minus 11.2, minus 13.2. That comes under the same progression. Minus 1.2, minus 3.2, minus 5.2, minus 7.2. After this, minus 9.2, minus 11.2, minus 13.2. So these are the next 3 terms. As it is in AP, we need to find the next 3 terms. Okay, shall we move to the next question? Now here A is minus 10. or A1 is minus 10. What is A2? Minus 6. What is A3? Minus 2. So first you need to check whether is it in AP. So go on to find difference. It is A2 minus A1. D is equal to minus 6 minus of minus 10. D is equal to minus 6 minus into minus is plus 10. It's 4 plus 4. So is this difference is maintained with the next terms also? So that is what we need to check. Now difference D is equal to A3 minus A2. Difference D is equal to minus 2 minus of minus 6 is your second term. So D is equal to minus 2 plus 6. It's 4. So yes, the difference is common. Hence it is in AP. So next three terms we need to find. So after A4, 1, 2, 3, 4, next three terms, A5. A5 is equal to A4 plus D. So A5 is equal to 2. Fourth term is 2. A4 is 2. Okay, plus difference was 4. So it is 6. Then what is A6? A5 plus D. So A6 is equal to 6 plus 4, 10. Now next term, A7, A6 plus D. A7 is equal to 10 plus 4, 14. So the next three terms are A5, A6 and A7. So if it is AP, you need to find the next three terms. Now let's move to the next question. See, it is very important. We have some surds given here. We need to check whether is it in AP. Now first, what is A1? 3. What is A2? 3 plus root 2. Okay, what is A3? 3 plus 2 root 2. What is A4? 3 plus 3 root 2. Now, what is the difference? A2 minus A1. D is equal to 3 plus root 2 minus 3. See, plus 3 minus 3 cancel. D is equal to root 2. So root 2 is the difference. Is it common? Does it form AP? That is our question, isn't it? So D is equal to A3 minus A2 now. Okay, D is equal to A3 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus of 3 plus root 2. Be careful. It is a binomial surd. Just like algebra, we have 3 plus root 2. So when you put minus A2, you need to put a bracket, because this minus belongs to both the terms which are inside, as it is a binomial. Now simplify this. 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 minus root 2. So plus 3 minus 3 cancel. D is equal to 2 root 2 minus root 2 is nothing but 1 root 2. So 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2 is 1 root 2. That means it is root 2. Root 2 and 1 root 2 are one and the same, isn't it? So hence it is a common difference. It is an AP. See, this is also root 2, this is also root 2. Okay. So 2 root 2 minus root 2 is root 2, or 2 root 2, the root 2 can be 1 root 2. So 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2 is 1 root 2. So here also 1 root 2 we have, here also 1 root 2 we have. So that's why it forms an AP. Now we need to find the next terms. Now what is next term? A5. It is A4 plus D. A5 is A4. What is A4? 3 plus 3 root 2. 3 plus 3 root 2 plus, what is difference? 1 root 2 or root 2. A5 is 3 plus 4 root 2. So we have got fifth term. Now what is next? A6. A5 plus D. A6 is equal to 3 plus 4 root 2 plus, yes, difference, root 2. A6 is 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2. Like surds, you need to add them. Add the terms which are the rational coefficients here. 4 and 1. Okay, 4 plus 1, 5 root 2. Okay, so now next, what is A7? A6 plus D. A7 is equal to 3 plus 5 root 2 plus root 2. A7 is 3 plus 6 root 2. Now you can see every term is maintaining a common difference of root 2, root 2, root 2, isn't it? So it forms an AP. Now next, let's move to the next question. Now here A is 0.2. Now A2 is 0.22. A3 is 0.222. A4 is 0.2222. Now, does it maintain common difference? It is A2 minus A1. D is equal to 0.22 minus 0.2. So, what you will get? Difference D is equal to 0.02. See, 0.02. Next, difference D is equal to A3 minus A2. D is equal to 0.222 is your A3. Minus, what is your A2? 0.22. D is equal to 0.002. See, as terms, do they maintain common difference? No. So it is not an AP. As terms do not maintain common difference, it is not an AP. Okay, so we shall move to the next question now. So do one thing, you solve 7th, 8th, 9th question of the same exercise. 4th main, 7th, 8th, 9th question, it will be your homework. Now we are moving on to 10th question. So what is A1 here? A. What is A2? 2A. What is A3? 3A. What is A4? 4A. So easily we can say it is an AP. But still we need to show it, isn't it? D is equal to A3 minus A2. D is equal to A3 means 3A minus 2A. D is equal to, what did you get? 3A minus 2A is A. Is this a common difference? D is equal to A4 minus A3 we can do. D is equal to 4A minus 3A. It is also A. Yes, the terms maintain common difference. So I can write A5. A5 is equal to A4 plus D. A5 is equal to, what is A4? A4 is 4A. 4A plus A. A5 is 5A. Then what is A6? A5 plus D. A6 is 5A plus A. A6 is 6A. Then what is A7? 6A plus A. A7 is 7A. So these are the next three terms as the given is in AP, as the terms maintain common difference. Now let us move to the next question. Is it in AP? Let us check out. See, A1 is A. A2 is A square. A3 is A cube. A4 is A to the power 4. Now difference is equal to A2 minus A1. It is A square minus A. See, we can't subtract this because these are unlike algebraic terms. They are not like algebraic terms. If they want to be like algebraic terms, they must have same power. Yes, the variables are same, but the powers are different. So therefore, we can't subtract them. We need to retain it as it is. Now let us do the next. A3 minus A2. See, what did we get? A cube minus A square. So you can take A common here. I can write A minus 1. But here I should take A square common, A minus 1. So is the difference common here? Is the difference same here? No. So it is not an AP. It is not an AP. It is not an AP. So it is not an AP. No need to find the next terms. Now let's move to the next question. Root 2. So A1 is your root 2. Now what is A2? root 8. Now what is A3? Root 18. What is A4? Root 32. So before going to solve the sum, can we simplify this? Yes, we can simplify this root 8. So split the number as a square number and other factor. 2 4s are 8. Now I can write this square number and other factor. 2 9s are 18. See, square number and factor. 2 16s are. Isn't it? So how I can write this as, when you take the square number out of the square root, I need to write the square root of this, isn't it? 2 root 2. Square number you take it out now, then it becomes square root. What is square root of 9? 3 root 2. So square number out of the square root, then I need to write the square root of 16. 4 root 2. Now you can see these are like surds. These are like surds. 2 root 2, 2 root 2, 3 root 2, 4 root 2. Only the rational coefficients are different. Radicand, okay, radicand is same, isn't it? So therefore they form a like surd, like group of surds. So now let us find the common difference. D is equal to A2 minus A1. D is equal to 2 root 2 minus root 2. It's root 2. Okay, now D is equal to A3 minus A2. D is equal to, what is A3? 3 root 2. Now A3 is 3 root 2 minus, what is A2? 2 root 2. So 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2 is also root 2. So then what I need to do? I need to find A5. A5 is A4 plus D. A5 is equal to 4 root 2 plus root 2. Yes, you are right. Previous question we have solved already of this type, isn't it? 5 root 2. A6, A5 plus D. So many examples we have solved. So it becomes very easy to understand. 5 root 2 plus root 2, 6 root 2. Isn't it? 6 root 2. What is A7? A6 plus D. Now what is A7? Sixth term, 6 root 2 plus difference root 2. 7 root 2. ಇದೇ ತರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು you need to download the textbook from your KTBS website and solve the questions of 4th main. Okay, some questions previously I gave as your homework. Now 13th and 14th also is your homework, because the same type of questions. So totally we have 15 questions. Out of that I have given only 5 questions for you and I have solved 10 questions, isn't it? So teacher has solved 10 questions. Now students must solve only 5 questions. So now let's move to the next. A 1 square 1, it is A1. What is A2? 5 square. Let us write 5 square, then it is 25. What is A4? Sorry, A3, isn't it? 7 square. What is 7 square? 49. What is A4? 73. They have given the number itself directly. Okay, so 1, 25, 49, 73. See, directly they have not given the number, instead they have given the square of the number. 1 square, 5 square, 7 square, 73. Now do this arrangement is an AP. That is what we need to check, isn't it? So find the difference. Difference D is equal to A2 minus A1. Difference D is equal to 25 minus 1, 24. See, difference we have got 24. So is it the difference the same for the next? A3 minus A2. Difference D is equal to 49 minus 25. See, A3 is 49, A2 is 25. 49 minus 25, that's also 24. Yes, it's an AP. So now our job is to find the next 3 terms. Now A5 is A4 plus D. So what is A4? 73. A5 is equal to 73 plus 24. What is 73 plus 24? It's 97, isn't it? 97. See, 73 plus 24 is 97. Next, A6 is equal to A5 plus D. A6 is equal to, what is A5? 97 plus 24. So what is 97 plus 24? It's 121. 121. I can write it as 11 square also, isn't it? Because the question is of the form, some of the numbers they have given in a form of squares. Okay, I can write this as also as a square if it is needed. So or otherwise I can take it directly. To solve the sum, I require 121. So 97 plus 24, it's 121. So what is A7? A7 is A6 plus D. A7 is equal to 121 plus 24. It is 145. So these are the three terms: 97, 121 and 145. So enough for this day. Let's see tomorrow.